Hello and welcome to Rogers Legacy Accounting. My name is Taja Rogers, the owner, and I thank you so much for watching this video and being here with us today. Happy New Year 2022. This is an amazing year for us, an amazing year for our clients, and we are excited for all of the new and potential clients that we'll gain this year as well. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, and thank you in advance for your support. So at the top of this PowerPoint slide, there is our website, our direct email, and you will reach me directly. Thank you. So, do you need an accounting? And our answer is yes, but only if it's something you value. So how do you figure out if an accountant is what you need? So I'm not here to sell you on my value. Yes, I could be a saleswoman, but I choose to work with people who value my services and who actually need my services. Because, for instance, if your taxes are simple, maybe you don't need an accountant. Or if your taxes is more complex, you may need an accountant. It's all relative to your situation, and you know if an accountant is right for you. So I'm here to help those who need my help or value my expertise, and I'm definitely here to answer all of your questions if you have any questions or anything that you're unsure about, and I assure you that we're the best accountant for you. So I'm here to ease your pain points, solve your problems, create solutions, and just help you succeed, help your business succeed, keep your finances in order. So these are some very important questions to ask yourself in determining if you actually need an accountant. And I'll just go through each of them and you can jot it down on a piece of paper, your answer, just to help yourself. And if you answer yes to a lot of these questions, then the answer is definitely yes, you need an accountant, and reach out to us. So number one, do you get frustrated doing your own accounting? Is numbers just not your thing? And that is perfectly fine if it isn't. I love numbers. I'm very detail oriented. And so I love helping people with their accounting. So if it's not for you, then I am the accountant for you because I don't mind doing it and I actually enjoy it and love doing it. Number two, how valuable is your own time and money? If you could be making more money doing your own business while I handle your accounting and bookkeeping, then more power to you. Do your business and then outsource your accounting to our firm so that way you can make a bunch more money and then boom, your accounting is done. So I kind of mess up my numbers, guys, so bear with me. I'll just skip number 3 since it's not there. Number 4, are you ready to have more time for running your own business and spending more time with family? I think one of the most important reasons of outsourcing accounting is if it's not your thing and you just don't have the time for it, outsource it, because guess what? That's what you have business partners for and accountants for, to outsource those things and get people to do the things that you don't have time for or that you just doesn't like to do. And that is perfectly fine. You're supposed to have people on your team that do the things that you don't want to do, because guess what? You're great at what you do, and you just need other people to handle the other things that make your business a success. And that's what we're here for your success. Number 5, are you ready to save money by cutting down on costs? So we'll also go into that very detailed into a later slide, so I won't get very detailed right now with it. But basically, compared to hiring an in-house accountant as like an employee, that's way much more money. And we'll go into detail as to what contributes to that extra money compared to if you outsource to our firm, then you'll save much more money. Number 6, are you ready to reduce fraud, material misstatements, and errors? That's the important thing. So sometimes when you're in a business and as an employee, like if you hire an accountant as an employee, They're so involved in your business and they're going to wear many hats doing every single thing, but you may also have them maybe as an office manager and doing other things. It's easy to make mistakes, and maybe they didn't make it on purpose. It's just an error. But those errors can cost you thousands of dollars that you do not want to happen. So if you contract to us, that is our expertise. We do accounting and bookkeeping all day long, and that's what we always research. We expand our knowledge every single year. We have continuous training every year to stay on top of the latest regulations, laws, and everything accounting standard related. So we're going to ensure that we do our very best and do not make any errors, any misstatements. And the way that it reduces fraud is that if you have someone as an employee, they have more access to your things, and then you also have like segregation of duties and things like that. So if your internal controls are not completely 100% safe, then fraud has a higher possibility of happening. And so by you outsourcing, we don't have access to all of your things. So that reduces the fraud. Number 7, are you ready to be confident that your accounting is being done accurately and timely? So because we are accountants and that's all that we do, we know our accounting deadlines. And so every month or every week, every year, whenever payroll, bookkeeping, tax deadlines are due for you, we will send you friendly reminders. We'll send you an email, or if you prefer text or a phone call, we'll reach out to you and say, hey, we haven't received your information yet. This deadline is coming up on the 31st. And I think that's wonderful because sometimes you get so deep into your own business, it just slips your mind. You forget, like, oh, wait, that business property tax listing due January 31st, So that's what we're here for, to help you stay on top of those deadlines. 8, are you ready to take vacation and enjoy your hard-earned money without having to worry about tax deadlines? So we're going to make sure everything is handled for you. So you give us your information early and say, hey, I'm going on vacation. Please enjoy your vacation, and I assure you that we will get your stuff done accurately and on time. Efficiency is key. So, number 9, are you ready to have an accountant expert to rely on? So, every year there are new accounting standards. Sometimes the deadlines change, just sometimes, new laws are in place, new regulations. And sometimes it happens with like the presidential change shift as well, and we get a lot of changes. And so I understand that you will have questions. How does this affect you in your business? So that's what we are here for. And any questions that you have, just call us, email us. We're not going to charge you an arm and a leg just to answer your questions. You are our client. You matter to us. We value you. And so that's part of our service, great customer service, and making sure that our clients can rely on us. So, number 10, are you ready to increase your growth and earning potential? So there are ways that we can help you increase your growth and your earning potential and help you make more strategic decisions as a business owner. And I won't go quite into depth about that because we would rather you become a client first and then discuss that in detail with you. But basically, one prime example of that is like to increase your growth. You guys, I'm having a total mind jammer right now. Oh, I know. So like when we help you save time, we help you save money. That helps you be able to focus on your business more. And so then you're able to focus on your business growth. And we also help you just determine, like looking at your financial statements, are you on the right track to earn a certain amount that year, or do you need to change things? And we can just look at things in detail like that if you need that. So number 11, Are you ready to make a change? So everything that I said so far, just think about it, the answers that you wrote down or said in your head, yes to no to the questions above. If you answered mostly yes, then definitely you need an accountant. And email us at info@rogerslegacyaccounting.com. Check out our website, www.rogerslegacyaccounting.com. So, why should you outsource? I'm sorry, I have a little child, Winnie. He just barked, and he may bark sometimes. He's an 8-pound dog, so he's very small. So I apologize in advance. So back to saving money. RLA does things the right way the first time around, which is invaluable and saves you money. Do you know that if you had the wrong accountant and they messed up on your taxes and the IRS catches it, you can get penalized thousands of dollars, and that's what you want to avoid. So that's what we're here for. Do things accurately, timely, efficiently the first time around because we care about you. So if yes, then you know you need to outsource to RLA. If no, let's keep it that way by outsourcing to RLA. And I do have a graph up here just as an example to show you how you save money compared to if you hire an employee or if you hire a contractor like us and outsource your bookkeeping, accounting, taxes, payroll. So, is it cheaper to do it yourself? Because we know some people don't hire an employee. As a sole proprietor, you may wear all the hats in your business and do everything from operations to accounting to financial planning. So, in your head, when I asked that, what did you say? Did you say yes or no that is it cheaper to do it yourself? And I totally get it. If you're more than capable, do that. That's amazing. Congratulations. And I'm very proud of you. You're owning it. But if you're not, if accounting isn't your passion or you don't enjoy doing it or you think it'll take you way longer or it's making you miss out on valuable money because you could be making way more money doing something else, I am happy to do your accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, taxes for you. So I have a table up here, just an example. So let's take into consideration of hardware costs. We're talking your computer, whether it's a desktop or a laptop. Some people have, I think, databases or something like that. I can't quite remember the correct name, or maybe that is correct. So my example, I just put outsource $0 because guess what? Those are my computers, and if it crashes, I have to pay for it. It doesn't come out of your pocket. That's amazing. My computer cost over $1,000. So that is why for the in-house, for the under in-house, I put 1,000 plus for the hardware cost because you may have like that $1,000 didn't include my $400 second monitor. So there's a lot of other hardware costs that could come into play, like if you have mouse, keyboard, surround systems, and as far as training. So, and the biggest thing about training is like employee retention, employee turnover. Like if you're constantly losing employees every so months, training, it can cost you lots and lots of money every single year, because not every employee is going to stay. And then you have to train someone new and pay for all of these new training tutorials or take time out of your schedule, which if you're making millions or thousands of dollars or billions, then that's costing you a lot of money to really just stop your day and train a new employee. And so for under outsource, we put $0 because we handle the training of our employees, so you don't have to worry about that costing you anything extra. And then under the in-house, if you had an employee, you would have to pay. And so $500 is an estimate, but it could cost you more or it could cost you less, depending on the extensivity of your training. So continued education. You don't have to pay anything for our continued education. We will pay everything out of our own pockets because that is our due diligence to you to stay up to date on the latest laws, accounting standards. And under in-house, we just put $250 in case maybe you have your accountant take a class every year, but that's totally up to you. And expertise. So that kind of goes back into doing our research, continued education. We're not charging you extra for that. That is our job. And we just put 250 for under in-house for an employee, to keep them up to date on the latest standards, laws, and everything else, regulations. And then you also have to take into consideration the salary and wages of your employees compared to the cost of outsourcing your accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, and much more. So let's take into account your salaries and wages. And the general rule of thumb is that you will save 40 to 60% in costs by outsourcing instead of hiring an employee. There's a lot of things that goes into it. For instance, benefits, you don't have to worry about providing benefits like retirement, 401k, simple RA, things like that. You don't have to worry about providing us paid time off. Whereas your employees, you would have to provide those benefits. And when you have those employees, you also have to match the Social Security and the Medicare payroll costs. And that all adds up. So while you may pay your employee $30,000 a year, and that's for like the entry level accountants, maybe a little bit on the less expensive side, but you also have to add the extra costs that go into it by providing the benefits and the paid time off, the payroll taxes. And so if you hired us as an outsourced accountant or bookkeeper, the price will vary. Our bookkeeping currently starts at $100 a month, but it totally depends on your situation, how complex is your books, and things like that. So that's why it says varies, but it can range from anywhere from like $100 to, if you're making millions of dollars and it's very complex and very time consuming, it could be up to like 4,000 or 5,000. And that's very rare, but it just depends on your situation. And so we'll be able to give you a more detailed cost when you reach out to us. But most importantly, we have fixed monthly costs. So that way you can plan for the cost each month and you'll know exactly what it'll be. And we'll let you know what's included in that and what may cost extra if it's something special. So an in-house accountant, it will cost you from between 30,000 plus to 100,000, 150,000. It just depends on how much work your accounting is doing for you and the expertise and the degree that you're requiring from the accountant that you hire. So if you hire us, we have, master's degrees in accounting, and we have the utmost best education and continued research and continued education and training. So I feel like you're getting an amazing deal and you save so much compared to, if you're a small business only making like 100,000 a year and your bookkeeping isn't that complex and you're only paying us like $200 a month, well, that's $2,400 a year compared to if you had to hire an in-house accountant or bookkeeper, that's going to cost you at least $30,000 or more. So I just wanted to break that down so you have that amazing knowledge. So another great reason about why you should outsource, which we've talked about previously, is to save you valuable time. If you're a billionaire, you could be making millions of dollars in an hour. So why waste your time doing an accountant or training an employee when you could hire us? So you don't have to keep track of tax deadlines. We will remind you of that. No longer have to spend time doing it yourself or training an employee to do it. We will handle it. Your time is money, and both are valuable. No more troubleshooting accounting software. We're going to learn all of the softwares that we need in order to deliver an amazing service to you. There's nothing that we can't figure out for you. We will always go above and beyond to make sure that we answer your questions and provide the solutions that you need. No more keeping up with the ever-changing accounting rules. We will do that. No more hardware or software surprise costs. You don't have to worry about your accounting software crashing. Guess what? That's our problem now, and we don't have to worry about those types of things. And we definitely have things in place in case any of that happens. No more hardware or software surprise costs. I think that's amazing because I can't imagine, having a computer. It has all of your accounting software. It crashes and then boom, you're kind of like out of all your data, out of $1,000 computer. It would suck. And I don't want you guys to have to go through that. And so that's why I will be more than happy to be your accountant, because we have all of our data backed up. You don't have to worry about losing everything, and we will handle all of the surprise costs for our own hardware software. So what makes Rogers Legacy Accounting different? What makes me, Taja Rogers, different than any other accountant? And honestly, it just boils down to going the extra mile, going above and beyond for you. We care, you matter, your business matters. And basically what I mean by that is some people, they're great at what they do, but they make careless mistakes because simply they just care about a profit. They just care about get it done faster because that helps them get a bigger profit by being able to put that time to something else so they can get more money from it. But for us, it's about our clients, and we really care about you. So we're not going to rush through things. We're going to make sure we always do our best, no matter what it is. Whether it takes us a while or, we're going to make sure we go above and beyond. If it takes extra time to do a second review, we will do that because we need to make sure that everything is 100% accurate to save you time, to save you money. That is our job. So I hope after this amazing video, you do need an accountant. And if so, definitely reach out to us. This slide is telling you the best way to start with us and be a client of ours. And so we provide bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, accounts receivable, accounts payable, budgeting. We do business property tax listings, sales tax, food and beverage tax. We do a lot of things in accounting and bookkeeping. So even if it's not one of those things that I listed, still reach out to us and I can let you know the best way that we can help you or maybe recommend you to someone else who's a specialty in whatever that you need. So step 1, we have a new client questionnaire. And so basically, we're going to have you fill out this questionnaire, whether you fill it out before you talk to us or after. So if you just want to save time and skip a step, just go ahead, fill out the new client questionnaire before you reach out to us. And that way we'll already have a lot of the information. So that way when we get to step 2, we will be able to be more detailed with you in how we can best help you. So step 2, optional free consultation. It's optional. You can choose not to. If you're optimistic about working with us and know that we're the accountant for you, then you don't have to do the consultation. But that's totally up to you. We'll leave it there as optional for you, just in case you have any questions or want to see if we're the best fit for you. Definitely reach out. So step 3, set up everything and get started. We are excited to working with all of you. We will set up online view-only access to your bank accounts, credit cards, and loan accounts, which won't take long once, we tell you how to do it. And a lot of times it's just contact your bank and they set us up a view-only access for your accountant. So, and then we'll set up the software. And so with our software, we can either choose to you can choose for us to set you up ourselves and it'll be up under our login, or you can either create your own login and then you can add us as an accountant. And then after that, we'll get started. Let the accounting fun begin for us. Take it off of your plate. And so we would like to thank you again for watching this today. You are amazing for trying to figure out if you need an accountant. And guess what? We are amazing and we are the accountant for you. So definitely reach out to us. Check out our website, www.rogerslegacyaccounting.com, or you can email us directly, info@rogerslegacyaccounting.com. I'm currently the one that monitors the email, and I am the owner, Taja Rogers, so you will reach me directly. Thank you for watching once again. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, and join us on our next video. Until next time, thank you.